Prostate enlargement, also known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, is a natural part of aging for many men like us. The prostate gland tends to grow larger as we get older, and this enlargement can be influenced by various factors, including genetics and hormonal changes. Now, while genetics and age play significant roles, lifestyle factors, especially your diet, can have some influence on the development and progression of prostate enlargement. The way this happens is through its impact on inflammation and hormonal balance. You see, certain dietary patterns have been associated with higher levels of inflammation in the body, and chronic inflammation can potentially contribute to the development and progression of prostate enlargement. This is the reason why in this video we'll be sharing with you 5 foods you should limit in your diet if you really care about your prostate enlargement condition, because once you understand how these foods affect your prostate health, you'll not only be able to alleviate discomfort, but you will also be able to promote your overall well-being, ultimately allowing you to embrace a life full of vitality, free from persistent discomfort, and enjoy restful nights, pursuing activities you love without constant interruptions. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Food number 1, red meat. Red meat, particularly processed and unprocessed beef, pork, and lamb, has been linked to an increased risk of prostate issues. One reason is the high level of saturated fats found in red meat, and saturated fats can contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress in the body, which may exacerbate prostate enlargement. For example, imagine your body as a machine and red meat as a fuel that, when consumed in excess, can clog the system and make it work less efficiently. This is similar to how a car engine might struggle if it's overloaded with low-quality fuel. Moreover, red meat contains substances like heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons that form when meat is cooked at high temperatures, such as grilling or frying. These compounds have been associated with an increased risk of prostate cancer and may also contribute to the worsening of prostate enlargement. Think of it like the byproducts of burning wood for heat. Sometimes, the smoke produced can have negative effects on the air quality in your home. In this analogy, the substances are similar to the potentially harmful byproducts produced when cooking red meat. This is the reason why by reducing red meat intake and incorporating more plant-based foods, you're essentially nurturing your garden and creating an environment that supports overall health, including the well-being of your prostate. Remember, moderation and balance in your diet are key to maintaining a healthy and functioning body as you navigate the journey through your 50s and beyond. Food number 2, eggs. Some studies suggest that a diet high in animal fats, including those found in eggs, may contribute to an increased risk of prostate enlargement. The idea here is that the saturated fats in eggs can lead to inflammation in the body, and chronic inflammation has been associated with the development of various health issues, including prostate enlargement. It's not necessarily about blaming eggs specifically, but rather about considering the broader impact of certain dietary choices. Take, for instance, the typical Western diet, which often includes a high intake of processed foods, red meat and eggs. Over time, consistently consuming these foods in excess may contribute to an imbalance in the body, potentially promoting conditions like prostate enlargement. It's not about demonizing eggs themselves, but about promoting a balanced and varied diet that includes a mix of nutrient-rich foods. Moreover, eggs are a rich source of cholesterol, and some studies have explored the potential link between high cholesterol levels and prostate health. Elevated cholesterol levels have been associated with cardiovascular issues, and maintaining heart health is crucial for overall well-being. This is the reason why reducing dietary cholesterol, which is abundant in egg yolks, may be advisable to promote cardiovascular health, indirectly benefiting the prostate. Let's look at it from another perspective. Imagine your diet consists mainly of foods high in saturated fats, like fried eggs for breakfast, processed meats for lunch, and a cheesy burger for dinner. This kind of diet could potentially contribute to weight gain and other health issues. On the flip side, incorporating a variety of foods, including vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins, can provide a more well-rounded approach to nutrition, promoting overall health and potentially supporting prostate health. That's why determining the severity of your symptoms aids in evaluating the potential risks and complications associated with prostate enlargement. The reason why is in some cases, prostate enlargement may lead to complications such as urinary tract infections, bladder stones, or even kidney damage. By identifying the severity of your symptoms early on, you'll not only be able to know the best course of action to take, but also choose a treatment strategy that minimizes these risks. This is the reason why we've created a quiz that will let you know the severity of your symptoms, so click on the link in the description to fill out the quiz, so you can better understand your condition and take informed steps towards managing your prostate health. This quick and straightforward quiz will provide valuable insights into the extent of your symptoms and help you gauge whether you may be at risk of complications. Food number 3, cheese and yogurt. Yogurt and cheese are other sources of foods that are very high in saturated fats, and while these fats are a necessary part of a balanced diet, excessive consumption can have implications for prostate health. Like we just explained, saturated fats are known to contribute to elevated cholesterol levels, and studies have suggested a potential link between high cholesterol and prostate enlargement. You see, when we consume yogurt and cheese in excess, the saturated fats they contain may contribute to an increase in cholesterol levels in the blood. This, in turn, could potentially exacerbate prostate enlargement. Imagine your prostate as a sponge that can swell when exposed to certain factors. High levels of saturated fats act as a trigger, causing the prostate to retain more fluid and enlarge over time. This doesn't mean you have to eliminate yogurt and cheese entirely from your diet, but moderation is key. Moreover, dairy products like cheese and certain types of yogurt may also contain high levels of calcium. Excessive calcium intake has been associated with an increased risk of prostate enlargement and prostate cancer. The prostate is highly sensitive to hormonal changes, and an imbalance in calcium levels may disrupt the intricate hormonal regulation in the body, potentially contributing to prostate issues. Consider incorporating a variety of foods into your diet to ensure a balanced intake of nutrients without overloading on specific elements like saturated fats or calcium. Food number 4, white bread. White bread, along with many refined carbohydrates, has a high glycemic index. This means that it leads to a rapid spike in blood sugar levels after consumption. Now you might wonder, what does this have to do with my prostate? Well, the connection lies in insulin. When blood sugar rises quickly, the body releases insulin to help cells absorb the excess sugar. Unfortunately, high levels of insulin have been linked to an increase in the production of certain hormones, including insulin like growth factor IGF-1. Elevated IGF-1 levels have been associated with prostate enlargement. So, by regularly consuming high glycemic index foods like white bread, you may be inadvertently contributing to the hormonal environment that exacerbates prostate issues. Secondly, let's discuss inflammation. White bread lacks the fiber and nutrients present in whole grains, and a diet low in fiber has been linked to chronic inflammation. And chronic inflammation is increasingly recognized as a factor in various health issues, including prostate enlargement. The inflammation may lead to oxidative stress, which can damage cells and worsen the enlargement of the prostate. To put it simply, choosing whole grain alternatives over white bread can help mitigate inflammation and its potential impact on prostate health. By adopting a holistic approach to your diet, you're not only addressing the potential negative impacts of white bread, but actively promoting a prostate-friendly eating pattern. Food number 5, caffeine. Caffeine is a stimulant found in various beverages like coffee, tea, and energy drinks. When you consume caffeine, it has a diuretic effect, meaning it increases urine production. This diuretic property can lead to dehydration if not enough fluids are replenished. Dehydration can concentrate urine and irritate the bladder and prostate. The prostate surrounds the urethra, the tube that carries urine from the bladder, and any irritation to the prostate can worsen symptoms of an enlarged prostate. Secondly, caffeine can stimulate the nervous system, leading to an increase in the production of stress hormones like cortisol. Elevated cortisol levels have been associated with inflammation, and chronic inflammation is considered a factor in the development and progression of prostate issues. Thirdly, caffeine can impact sleep patterns, especially if consumed later in the day. Quality sleep is crucial for overall health, and disruptions in sleep have been linked to various health issues, including prostate problems. Lastly, some studies suggest that caffeine may have an influence on testosterone levels. Testosterone is a hormone that plays a role in prostate health. While the research is not conclusive, changes in hormone levels can potentially impact the prostate. This is why it's very important to be mindful of caffeine intake and its potential effects. And caffeine is not the only beverage you should avoid. In fact, there are other beverages that also worsen your prostate enlargement condition. That's why we've created a new video that will show you a list of beverages you should never consume, so click on the video that's showing on the screen right now.